Hello everyone, I'm Elsa, a current PhD candidate in Center for Doctoral Training in Accountable, Responsible, and Transparent AI at the University of Bath. It's my great pleasure to introduce our research study, Regulating AI, applying insights from behavior economics and psychology to the application of Article 5 of the EU AI Act. In this presentation, we will begin by detailing the motivation behind our research. Following this, we will introduce the definition of subliminal, manipulative, and deceptive techniques, which are three prohibited tactics delineated in Article 5 of the EU AI Act. We will then present three primary subliminal techniques and 5 manipulative techniques, accompanied by real-life examples to illustrate how AI may exploit or invoke these methods. Finally, we will discuss the amendments we have proposed to Article 5, aimed at enhancing protection for the general public and vulnerable group. The Article 5 of the Act seeks to govern AI manipulation, which is categorized as an acceptable risk. The applying this legislation practically is likely to be challenging because of ambiguously used terminologies and because it fails to specify manipulation techniques. To address this, we have reviewed literatures from psychology and behavior economics to clarify the definition of subliminal, deceptive, and manipulative tactics described in Article 5. We then dive into different types of subliminal techniques, manipulative techniques, with real-life examples for each, to offer clear guidance to a broad area of stakeholders. Article 5 first introduced the concept of subliminal technique without specifying its definition. We define subliminal techniques as methods that aim to influence individuals using stimuli below one's perception thresholds. The first subliminal tactic we introduce is statistical presentation, which involves displaying stimuli for extremely brief period to subconsciously affect one's attitudes and behaviors. This technique was first utilized in a movie theater, where a statistical device flashed the message, "Drink Coca-Cola and eat popcorn," briefly during a film. This resulted in a significant increase in sales for both Coca-Cola and popcorn. However, this experiment has been subject to debate regarding its validity and scientific integrity. Next, we introduce the mask stimulus. This technique can be applied through visual and auditory means. The essence of masking is to reduce the intensity or change the perception of stimulus. This is often achieved by presenting several stimulus at the same time. Here is an example of visual masking. The target image is the number 3, which is concealed using various masking methods. The final subliminal techniques we introduced is conceptual priming. In conceptual priming, individuals are exposed to stimuli conveying a certain meaning. These primes activate associated memory and in turn are thought to influence subsequent actions. For instance, Buck and colleagues exposed one group of participants to a set of words associated with old age, such as winkles, bitter, and alone. On average, these participants were found to walk more slow to the elevator than a group of control participants. AI might possess the unique potential to elevate the effectiveness of subliminal techniques. To successfully exploit subliminal techniques, 2 factors are of great importance: identifying the most effective perception threshold and determining the most effective hidden content. AI may be able to customize subliminal cues through micro-targeting and through continuously collecting vast amount of individuals' information across multiple social media platforms. AI may also be able to fine-tune presentation duration to perception thresholds of individual users, spread a variety of subliminal cues, and collect people's feedback to find the most effective cues. Finally, AI can continuously refine users' profile and deliver precise content 24 hours a day among a large number of people, achieving a repeated targeted manipulation of user behavior. While subliminal techniques have faced doubts regarding their effectiveness, AI may potentially manipulate people by exploiting manipulative or deceptive techniques. Deception misleads individuals' decisions by distorting the content, and the manipulation misleads individuals' decisions by distorting the form or structure of the judgment process. Using AI to deceive individuals is well documented, so our study concentrated on manipulative techniques and introduced the 5 manipulative techniques, which draw insights from the nudging theory in behavior economics. Nudging aims to enable better decision by triggering individuals' intuition decision process, so-called heuristics and bias. It is possible that AI similarly invoke this heuristic when applying manipulative techniques. The first heuristic we introduce is representative heuristics. Representative heuristic is that individuals estimate the likelihood of an event based on its similarity to an existing stereotype or model. AI systems on social media and recommendation platforms may invoke representativeness heuristic to create an echo chamber in order to shape individuals' political belief. These echo chambers can amplify polarization and radicalism. For instance, if an AI system detects a user with slight racist inclinations based on social media data, it might consistently recommend more extreme racist content to that user. Over time, the user might come to see such waves as normal and widespread within their social group, mistakenly believing that most of their peers share these waves. Secondly, AI may be used to invoke availability heuristic. It is that individuals assess a specific topic, concept, method, or decision based on immediately accessible examples that come to mind. In 2002, researchers investigated how 12 leading food and beverage companies use AI to increase sales of unhealthy food. The research revealed that these companies are using AI to check real-time sales data in stores, to adjust the stock of products, and to automatically replenish popular items. As a result, consumers frequently encounter these popular products, making them easily accessible. This consistent exposure might lead consumers to overestimate the popularity of certain products, influencing their purchasing decisions. While research shows that implementing such AI systems lead to greater consumption of these products and boost brand loyalty, it also suggests a decrease in consumers' inclination to buy healthy food. The third manipulative tactic we introduce is anchoring effect. It describes the tendency of individuals to rely overly on the initial piece of information they encounter, known as the anchor. Once an anchor is established, subsequent judgments are made by adjusting away from this anchor, resulting in a biased interpretation of other information in relation to the anchor. AI can invoke the anchoring effect to influence human decision-making in various contexts. In a commercial environment, AI can utilize the data on individuals' previous purchase or browsing history to establish personalized price anchors. Next, we introduce the status quo bias. It describes the tendency of individuals to prefer the existing state of affairs. In the context of AI, Uber has been criticized that its AI system leverages status quo bias to subtly encourage drivers to work in long hours. As drivers near the end of their shift and attempt to log out of the Uber system, the AI system sends personalized notification about high demand in their area, often accompanied by increasing search pricing icons. Furthermore, before one ride concludes, the AI automatically queues up the next ride. This setup leads drivers to continuously work without taking breaks, as they are inclined to maintain the current status quo, which in this case is a seamless continuation of bias arranged by the system. The final manipulative techniques we discussed is social conformity. Social conformity refers to the phenomenon that individuals adjust their judgment and behaviors to align with those of a group, either to enhance the accuracy of their decision or to gain acceptance within the group. AI technologies can invoke social conformity at both the context level and human-AI interaction level. At the context level, machine learning techniques can highlight and recommend products that are popular and have received the most clicks, thereby guiding consumer behavior. From the perspective of human-AI interaction, recent studies suggest that individuals are more likely to accept advice from multiple AI systems rather than a single AI. On the flip side, it is possible that multiple AI systems that dismiss consistent fake news could be perceived as even more trustworthy than a single AI system. Beyond the use of ambiguous terminology, the phrasing of the recent amendments of the EU AI Act may still lead to insufficient level of protection for the general public and vulnerable group. We therefore suggest a few changes to paragraph 1.a and b to enhance the protection to both vulnerable group and general public. Overall, this paper aims to bridge the gap between legal provision and its practical application by applying insights from behavior economics and psychology. Our work contributes to the ongoing discourse on AI regulation, providing a practical guide for interpreting, applying, and improving Article 5 of the EU AI Act. Thank you for your attention.